We gotta do some corporate espionage. That's where we are. I could not do this justice. Okay. Well, our sink is still not fixed though. That's a far lesser concern, and I like it. The ooze grows even larger. Probably not a good idea to touch that slime. It's a mystery for another reporter. Yeah, but I want to talk to it. Try to talk back? Well, then let's try to talk to it. Cold shoulder. How rude. Let's give it some milk. Why wouldn't I? I support sapient machines. Why can't I support sapient slimes? And there was a really neat thing. What the fuck just happened? There was a mini update for Halloween that on Halloween Turing was like pumpkin colored, like he had a pumpkin head. Let's talk to Turing. He brought honor to Hayden's memory, or at least to me as his family. So Hayden is very likely dead, and he was probably killed by the company that he worked for, because they're doing some crazy thing with machine intelligence, and they're gonna like release a big AI on the web. That's the most I can do justice to it now that I've collected my thoughts for a second instead of just trying to ramble. Let's use Turing. You can explore my functions later, potato fish. Aw, thanks for the hug. Oh, this is gonna be sniffly. The game is already going to be sniffly. Like, I know that the game is going to make me, like, sniffle. Look at the data disk. This disk holds a lot of Hayden's research. I don't know why I'm reading that in Turing's voice. A purple umbrella of the older variety. It's kitschy. Vincent's old Parallax employee badge. I hope we don't see Vincent again, because I did not write down how he sounds. And I did not have time this morning to go back and look. Alright, let's go to the map. So, we are supposed to go to... KCOB. KCOB? Really? Let's go decry Alfie's pain once more before we go anywhere. Oh, he's gone. Alfie! I didn't just read about it in the newspaper, I was here. Alfie, come out! Poor Alfie. Huh. Bar's closed for the holidays. Boo. Wait, what? There's a little sign with the cute, crudely drawn Gus and Majid out for holiday. It says gone fishing. Oh! Oh, okay. Wait, these are just partying silhouettes painted on the door's windows. I was like, that doesn't make any sense. What else is going on? Kitty, 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 kitty. Kitty purrs underneath your hand. It rolls onto its back, and it swipes your hand as you reach for its belly. I think there's an achievement for petting the cat at all possible chances. I know there's an achievement involving the cat. I don't know how to do it. I'm just clicking on random things at this point. Let's not. Two's company. Three's a cloud. Turing, you just know how to cheer me up. Is Turing insulting another ROM? No, Turing's telling bad jokes. Who's this? I come in here every Christmas and get a holiday spirit passing. That's the new tradition in my family. That is kind of depressing. Merry Christmas and happy holidays. What kind of hassy can I get you? Yeah, okay. You know what? I don't think there's actually very much I can do right now other than just do what the game wants me to. Yeah. Okay, let's go to KCOB. Oh, we're back here again. Who knew Parallax Data Center operated in the same KCOB coalition block as the Augmented Eye all along? I'm certain it's all a coincidence, but it's unsettling being back here. It's the nasty kind of coincidence, the one that makes you look for plots where there are none. The building we're looking for is over there to the left. We should try to finesse our way in. We don't want to alert Parallax to our actions before we make our assault on the server complex. So we can't get in here anymore, right? Yeah. A grungy maintenance truck is parked out front of the building. From the looks of it, its cluttered insides contain a solution to any possible breakdown or malfunction. This well-used machine seems like it's on its last wheels and squeezing out the very last drops of its usefulness. Okay, and that's the same thing as before. We don't need to mess with that. Well, how do you know that? We can't steal the truck. I'm not trying to steal the truck. We can use the truck without stealing it. Look, Turing, I'm just going to talk to the truck. And we'll see if he wants to be used. You start a nice conversation with the truck, but soon it won't stop asking if it looks ugly in this paint color, and if you could maybe get it an oil change and a new tire. Have you heard of a new window cleaner? This isn't a maintenance truck. It's a high maintenance truck. Hey boss, I love you guys and I hate you guys. So much. So much. Dude is pretty idle for someone that's probably on the clock. His uniform has the logo of a lesser-known maintenance team out from the Soma district. Wish I had actually something to work on right now, but it is what it is. Surface all the electrical work on this entire block. Okay. Okay. So then... And I'm assuming these plants are the same as the other plants. Sit safely and close and isolated, yeah. Is there anything else to clickety-click? Oh, this is familiar looking. That's the loading screen. Sorry, this building isn't open to the public. If you're looking for the offices where we hold interviews, that's over on Bush and Leavenworth. But you may want to wait till after the holidays. I don't think anyone's around till 2065. Let's go. We need some way past the receptionist, Potato Fish. Maybe we can make ourselves appear to be here on more official business somehow? Like we're on duty? No one ever tries to stop you if you look like you belong. Well, they didn't let me use the damn van. Oh, there's a spare maintenance uniform. Turing, you're such a little jerk. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Get out of there! Sorry, mister. Drat, we'll have to find a way to distract him, or we'll never get our disguise. Hate to cause civil disorder again, but he doesn't seem to be too occupied fixing anything. Maybe we can find a way to keep his hands busy. Let's look around. Solve that. That was Fish, that was a bit flashier than I expected. Hurry, we don't want to be caught standing here. Casio and their cheap-ass glass. Ugh, cripes. Damn sign shattered again. You grab and put on the uniform. They should let us right past now. Great idea, Potato Fish. Oh, and grab that clipboard. It's the very symbol of bureaucratic authority. We can't steal the truck. Yes, we can. We won't, but we can. Hey. Hey, what's going on outside? I thought I heard a bang. Just another thing I have to fix. Huh. Yeah. Are you new? Not sure I've seen you around here before. I just got hired. Well, I need to see your badge. This is a secure building. Do you want to explain a data loss to my boss? I guess not. Whatever. Just get some coffee before you bite someone else's head off. Let's move, Potato Fish. Sure, we'll move. Definitely won't just stand here looking at desks. An unbelievable gleam radiates from the surface of the front desk. What did they use to polish this? Amidst the blinding sheen of the desk, the Parallax logo serves as a blissfully shaded oasis for those that want to observe the desk without going blind. There's a bit of fun to be found in smudging the desk's pristine surface with a handprint. But wait, how did that disappear so quickly? It must be one of those mythical, truly stainless desks. The kind you've only heard of in whispers, in the most secret of elite housekeeping meetings. I don't shake hands. No, you may not touch my shiny badge. You will smudge it. I don't okay, he's just saying the same thing. It's the purple-haired Parallax receptionist with a big, bright matching badge on their chest. Blah, 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 blah. They aren't formidable on their own, per se. It's their ability to call security at any moment that we should fear. Maybe I should shoot them. Because that's the proper solution. Do you want some milk? We don't ban outside refreshments. Just, if you see anyone who looks potentially important, don't let them see you drink from that. I would not want anyone to see me drink from that. Okay, you know what we're gonna do, right? You shouldn't stun them so recklessly. Only if you need to. No, boo. Purple pillar holds up the wall in a needlessly ominous sort of way. Should actually keep one ear uncovered. I'm waiting for a package as well today. What are all the lights and pipes for? Is this thing connected to a network? Or is it all just there for show? You've done enough lecture zapping for one day, Potato Fish. Alas, a colorful gateway of supreme knowledge does not open upon touching the pillar. What's this? Promotional slides and ads for Parallax dot the curved screens, all adorned with irregularly happy faces participating in stock, carefully choreographed activities. Ooh, carefully choreographed activities. Even the slightest chance of being sucked into the tortuous depths of the calculated focus group tested hell of infomercial stars, the screen's display stays your hand. It does sound hellish. The montages and pictures soon give way to logos and generic branded messages. They all repeat within minutes. I don't want to show anybody in here my actual ID card. Well, we got past the receptionist, but we still don't possess the credentials to bypass the door, at least that they'd expect us to have. Let me take a look. This is an INCEF Model 1385 automatic security and fire door. Voice controls, biometric scanning, and remote user access. I would have went with the 1355, no voice controls, but it's still a nice unit. I think I can bypass this. Turing, maybe you shouldn't be talking about this so loudly. Maybe not as easily as your apartment door, but easy enough. Distract the receptionist for a moment, could you? Hey, hot stuff. You need something? Just killing some time while my ROM runs a scan. Yeah, I hear that. I hate that stuff. Hurry up and wait. Alright? What was that? What's your ROM doing to the security door? Don't go anywhere, I'm calling this in. Oh, well, this is not ending well. Quick, zap them! I didn't want to do that, but I'm sick of having to deal with so many disagreeable people just to get around. Why is everything so hard? Aren't supposed to just use the pistol frivolously? Do you also feel your inhibitions are decreasing the longer we push forth? Anyway, this is not good. Someone will notice they're knocked out soon. We have to hurry now. We should be able to use one of the terminals here, and I'll be able to crack the local security with the right device. However, I need the password to get on the network and find the area on the mesh where the source code lies. According to anecdotal evidence on the mesh, humans do have difficulty remembering their passwords. Maybe there's a clue somewhere nearby. If not, we can call Tomcat, but it'll take time for them to get in and crack it. There it is, Potato Fish. Good eye. That is a really... I don't know if I need to write that down or not. I'm going to. A23N8716H4. I thought that would have been harder. Yeah, that does seem mighty suspicious, Turing. According to the name plaque, this desk belongs to 1AP. There are many desks like it, but this one is theirs. The legs of the desk are rolled to the floor. Sadly, there will be no high-pitched metal-on-metal screeching sound. Try to contain your disappointment. Potato Fish, please. I know it's tempting, but we really don't have the time. Oh, this could be our chance. I probably should actually not be a dick. I don't know, there's something that just really bothers me about how convenient that was. Very complex setup of monitors surrounds the desk. Does there need to be monitors on the ceiling? Yes. If I could have like 5 monitors around me, I would. You flub attempts at getting in. The little virtual ROM desktop buddy gives you the stink eye. The setup is what someone would use if they're trying to crack a phone rather than upgrade ROM parts. Can we just take that? You know what? I'm gonna load the game. I'm a little freaked out. I just Okay, so I'm gonna instead this time ask him to check if any of the cameras are blown. Sure. Give me a second. Huh? Did you hear that? Huh. Something else must be on the fritz. Anyway, the cameras are all fine. Let me know if you need anything else. There, now we're not in a hurry. There, we're in. The clock's ticking, though. I feel like we should call it Tomcat. That just... That just seems... Something about this seems wrong. Like, it just... Something seems very wrong. And it is a different password. Interesting. There seems something very wrong about this. Potato fish. Yeah, I know. Potato fish, I said no. Jeez, you're so pushy. And massive ominous device looms heavily above an inactive ROM skeleton. Okay, but that just... Something about that seems wrong. Like, it doesn't seem right. Like, it just... Something funny is going on here. The setup is what someone would use if they're trying to cast... Yeah, I know. Personally, I would not feel safe being in this ROM's position under that spotlight. Something just does not feel right. That's a potato fish. We're in. Tomcat gave me an icebreaker program that should keep the VIs off of us while we search. I have to run that, so you need to help me sort through all the files. Give me a moment to load the GUI to help you with finding the data. I shouldn't be clicking that right next to the mic. That's a bad idea. There. I've had plenty of time to go over Hayden's data cache files, so I have a good idea of what I'm looking for. We have plenty of time before someone will think something is wrong. Just play it safe. Okay, data fish. I managed to get all the surface level data. Shoot. The VIs stopped me halfway in. They want some sort of glyph. Let me load it up for you. I managed to download a good chunk of my source code, but a lot of it's behind some sort of heavy security. We have to get the rest of it, Potato Fish. We don't have time to puzzle it out, so we'll just have to start guessing for the right pattern. This is our one chance to capture my full source code. This is it. Make it or break it. Start poking around, see if we can tunnel through. You only have a few tries like this, but this time it's for real. Another way around if you fail. I believe in you, Potato Fish. Okay, what happens if I log out? I can't log out. Okay, so 3 of 4 parts are correct. Let's keep trying. We can crack it. Two of 4 correct. Okay, so then I know one of these is the wrong one. So then I know those 2 are right. Because if only 2 of 4 are right, and I knew one of these has to be right, then that means that now one of these has to be wrong. We're running out of time, hurry! So let's try this. Three of 4 correct. Yes! You did it, Potato Fish! Here's all of hidden source files for my code. And done downloading. Let's get out of here before someone notices us. Let me call Tomcat and let them know that we got the code. Hey, Turing. Alright, Tomcat's accent changed. You get everything? So no more southern voice. We did, Tomcat. I'm transmitting the files for you now. Great. I can work with this. I should be able to whip up a mass AI awakening easily enough. It's gonna take a little time, though. So you should spend the next few hours preparing to head into the Parallax server farms on Treasure Island. I should be all done before nightfall. I don't relish the idea of going in on this all alone. Perhaps we could spend this time to gather together our allies, see if they're willing to take such a leap of faith with us. As fun as it would be watching you go all full Yukino on them, Turing, I agree. Maybe we could whip up some kind of distraction for the authorities to focus on, buy you some time. It's settled then. We'll go talk to Chad, Oliver, and Jess now. That should keep everyone busy enough, and give us cover so that we can do whatever we need to. My first instinct is to ask Detective Rivers as well, but I do not want to force her into an untenable conflict of interest. I'll run some more simulations to see if we should talk to anyone else. Sounds good. Sounds like you have it under control. Once you've gotten everyone together, head to the old storm drain entrance near the Parallax building. I've been studying the plans between waiting for code to compile, and it looks like it's the best way to pass the exterior security measures to get through there. You have to be darn fool to wade through the water, but security is lighter than well, it's light. I'm not sure I can play the fool, but stubborn is Potato Fish's forte. You can call when we'll call you when we're on site. Good. Tomcat out. I'll message ahead to everyone and mark their current locations on your map, Potato Fish. Start thinking about who are your best allies and how we might be able to convince them to help. So, that went okay. It didn't go fantastic. I will be right back. Alright, so you got Jess to friendify. not clicking the right place? Oh, okay. It's a little finickier than I was thinking. Potato fish! Turing, how's it sinking? Yeah. How are you guys? Busy. We're hoping that we could enlist your aid again. Chad and Oliver. Y'all need some more fake IDs or something? Maybe some third-hand VR drama? Third hand? Yeah, like, you know. Guy I know found them when they fell off the back of a truck. I thought VR dramas were distributed primarily over the mesh. Turing, just ignore him. I made the mistake of convincing him to watch some turn-of-the-century mobster movies with me. I regretted it instantly. Hey, I really like that one with the dude from Montana in it. Whatever. So what do you jerks need? Since apparently my VR dramas aren't good enough. Well, we're going to be engaging in some sort of, activity of dubious legality. And, we were wondering if you wouldn't mind formulating a distraction to keep the police out of the way. Y'all gonna hit those parallax bastards, that did your dad in? Astute, Starfucker. Or Chad. He's smarter than he pretends to be. Do you really have a plan in mind already? We just need Chad to do what comes naturally. I'm a man of many talents. Name 2, Chad. I'm super good at claw machines. I can fit an entire hot dog in my mouth at once. With fun. I'm sorry I asked. We just need you to gather a bunch of like-minded individuals that are ready to start a conflict with the hybrids. We're having them march on the Human Revolution protests. They'll know to expect it, so it won't be entirely get out of hand, but the police will have to mobilize anyway to keep the crowd at least partially under control. As much as we'd like to. We'll do it! Done all right by us, Potato Fish. I'm even sorry we sprayed up that dude's apartment. Hi, kitty. Ready? You gonna play some read-only members, kitty? I know we're all squared up already, but Bitbrain here is good people, so call this a freebie, yeah? Between friends? Chad? Got some dudes I can call. They can, like, party hard. Way too hard. We'll show these coppers how we do it in Neo San Francisco. I guess we're in. Hopefully we'll be able to stay out of juvie. We'll need a little time to make calls. I'll message you when we're ready to move. Hey, you need a call sign, Ollie. Can't do spy shit like this without a good name. That's not a bad idea, Chad. How about Megane-kun? Oh man, not more anime crap. It's not any worse than Starfucker, Chad. Only because you ain't a star yet. Chad! We haven't... Chad! So, riding? We'll be off to make those calls now. Right, Chad? Yeah, sure, Ollie. Whatever you say. We'll be in touch. Smell you later. Don't you remember when smell you later replaced hello? Well, on to the next thing, I guess. I do have to say, I can't tell if the mating rituals of human teenagers are endearing or disgusting. I'm sure you'll find love someday too, Turing. Huh? The thought had honestly never occurred to me, Potato Fish. I guess if we pull this off, that could be one more puzzle for me to piece together. That aside, let's get going. We shouldn't keep Jess waiting any longer. Assuming you like your limbs in the current configuration. Is Jess actually waiting for us? I didn't think she was actually waiting for us. GG Park. What are we looking at, kitty? Well, good look. She's on my lap, just like freaking out about something. No? Okay. What's going on, Potato Fish? Detective Rivers, we weren't expecting... Please cut that out. I'm convinced and concerned about you, really. Okay, let's give it to her straight turn. We're sorry for keeping you in the dark. We found out that Hayden has been killed by someone inside Parallax, and we're now in the move to stop them from doing worse. Wait, what? I was hoping you'd tell me that this was just a ruse by Potato Fish to win a Pulitzer. I assure you, when given the chance to back out and do just that, he chose to stick with it. Yeah, this is about justice for me. You said this was about finding the truth. Well, I feel bad, but at the same time, Turing, like, truth and justice, in my opinion, are not mutually exclusive. Well, you should have kicked over a hornet's nest when you knocked over that data center. I'm assuming that was you, yeah? My superiors came and yanked me off Hayden's case right after we got the call. Told me it was politically unwise to keep digging. That's bullshit doublespeak, meaning ass covering for corporate overlords. Beg, that was only step one in your two-step plan to get really get into trouble too. Correct, Detective Rivers. We're now in the process of setting up the next phase. Alright, I'm in then. You could lose your badge, Lexi. Someone has to keep you from getting yourself killed, Potato Fish. Your sister would never forgive me. And we just started talking again. So, screw the badge. I'm tired of being a corporate pawn, shoved around by whomever has the deepest pockets. I've gotten this job to help people, and I've done too damn little of that lately. I am in. Just like that, Lexi? Just like that. What's the plan? Parallax got rid of Hayden because he was about to publish his research on me, and they're about to launch their first independent machine intelligence as a data collection agent on the mesh. They're worried that Congress will shut them down if they find out how powerful it is. Well, I'm a little more worried that they won't. That's some Big Brother shit right there. Precisely our concern. What are you doing, kitty? Sorry. With the data we stole, we should be able to shut down the program down from inside Parallax's main service server. Whatever. I don't know. I can't talk right now, Lexi, but it's messier than that. But that's the gist of it. Sorry, my cat is being weird. What are you doing? Can you just come over here and sit next to me? Can you come over and sit next to me? Hmm? That's our next target. Okay, send me a message when you need to meet up. I'm not exactly sure where I can help. Maybe keep some heat off of you while you do whatever it is. I'm certain your assistance will provide invaluable. The assistance you provide will be invaluable. Oh, and potato fish? Call your sister. She misses you. I would if I had a phone. Cats. Yeah, okay. Thanks, Lexi. Seeing your ugly mug pushed me into calling her, so it's only fair. Maybe things will be different this time. Maybe when I quit the force, regardless of what happens, I'll be a PI or something. More free time that way. It's enough talking. I'm heading back to the station to keep an eye on things. See you when it's time. Goodbye, Detective Rivers. Okay, it's the worst Jess. One more ally on our side, potato fish. Okay, that was a little unexpected. Just 1 second. What are you doing? This is gonna be such a mess of a video for me to edit, and I'm gonna have to remember that there's just a bunch of nonsense cat annoyance in the middle of it. Cat! Whatever. Don't see her. I swear I hear her doing something she shouldn't, though. But whatever. Okay, let's just... This is a game. We're playing a game. Let's play the game. I'm gonna make a note right now. No. Yes. Ring cat chaos. There you are. Can we not be bad? Can we just come up? Can we? Oh my god. You're so bad. You're so bad. Say hello to everyone. This is the thing that is causing chaos right now. This is the bringer of chaos, Poppy. Just sit. Let's talk to Jess. It's Jess! She helped out a couple times already. Yeah, we're not going to use Jess. That's just going to ask her up for trouble. Sorry about that. Well, dear me. We know, Jess. Huh. Go ahead, then. Good to see you, Jess. Your coat's all glossy and stuff. Yeah, that was the wrong choice. You little shit! You know what? I don't have time for this. Hey, Bubblehead. Not as chatty. Give me the whole situation in 3 sentences or less or go. Parallax is launching a new powerful machine intelligence onto the mesh. We want to stop it. We need your help to create a distraction so that we can break into the server farm without getting arrested. First you want me to steal a car? Now this? You don't want to make this easy. Why is it so important again? Put 2 and 2 together, Jess. People get scared of robots. Who will they get scared of next? You already know the general public doesn't really think of hybrids as human. the lockdown, the rights of all people they fear. Hybrids will become enemies of the state. Shit. Things could get way worse than they are, Jess. Oh, cut the bullshit, potato fish. I can't stomach another moment of your insincerity, or I will literally puke. So, hypothetically, what exactly would you have me do? We need you to call in some help from your contacts and have them stir some trouble up with the human revolution. Please, Jess? We'll ensure the contacts inside the human revolution will be ready to escalate the protests, at least long enough to draw an increased police presence. That should buy us some breathing room. Nothing too wild, but enough to draw their attention away. Figured it would be something like that. Huh. Yeah, okay. Let me make some calls. Let's get this straight, though. I'm doing this for me and my people. I'm putting my reputation and my career on the line here. You're asking me to start shit with the fucking police. You screw me on this, I'll make sure you regret it, potato fish. I assure you, Miss Mees, we will not screw you. Although, to be fair, I'm not entirely sure what that means. Right. I was tired of playing the public relations game with these human revolution assholes anyway. Time to crack some fucking skulls. Jess needs some curses in there. It just feels like she does. Maybe not that much violence, please, Miss Mees? Holy shit. Did you not get the understanding hyperbole chip or whatever? I need to make some calls, like, later. Well, that was fun, as always. Good call keeping her in the dark about the real plan, Turing. You're right about that. I have a feeling she's going to be mighty ticked about having thousands of machine intelligences running around instead of just one. Does she really think I'm not too chatty? That aside, let's get going. There's one more person I think we should talk to, potato fish. No. I don't want to talk to Dr. Creepster. I know he was just a board member, but I have a feeling he's been keeping a keen eye on Parallax since he was ousted. Lexi, Jess, Chad and Oliver may have been able to buy us cover, but Fairlight should be able to get us our way in. I'm not sure that I trust him. I don't either. But I'm not sure we have any other choice. Out of everyone that's assisted us thus far, I trust him the least. He has an unclear ulterior motive, and I'm only guessing that it lines up with our own. It's a risk talking to him, but a calculated one. We should at least sound him out if possible. We might be able to get a read on whether or not he's telling the truth. He should still be at the hospital if my previous correspondences with him are accurate. Turing, I really don't think... What are you doing, Cat? What are we... So much chaos. So, I'll show you what she did. And what she's trying to still do. For anyone that actually cares. This was sticking out of a pencil holder. And she started chewing on it and knocked over the pencil holder in the process. Cats. Seriously. Driving me bloody crazy. I really don't want to go see Dr. Fairlight. I really do not trust Dr. Fairlight. It's also kind of creepy how the music's, like, completely stopped. I'm assuming we can't go to the Stardust. Really don't like this. Did I write down how Decker talks? He talks a little gruff. Seems maybe 30 or so with rugged features.
Hey, potato fish. Funny seeing you two here. What can I help you with today?
There have been developments that we need to let Dr. Fairlight know about. Could you show us to him?
Huh. No can do. Sorry, but he's actually not here right now. I'm just doing his paperwork and filling out some prescriptions. All this new technology and I still gotta come here in person. What a world, huh? Anyway, Fairlight is speaking at this really important holiday benefit, and I'll have my ass if I interrupt him for anything less than the end of the world. So, why don't you just lay it on me instead? No. Fairlight's gotten me up to speed on things. Hell, the only thing I don't do is wipe his butt for him.
We'll pass. It's confidential.
Hey, I know all about confidential. Pretty sure I still have my top secret clearance from the government. Unless they revoked it at some point. They probably did. Don't tell anyone though, okay? I still need that cred to help pick up chicks.
We don't have time for this.
Come on, potato fish.
We should talk to Fairlight directly.
Well, you could wait for the event to finish, but those usually go well till past midnight. Such ragers those old technology geeks are.
We don't have that type of time either.
Then
I'm not liking that I'm being railroaded into this. I don't trust Fairlight, and the game's like, yeah, you have to go talk to Fairlight. And then the game's like, oh, you can't even talk to Fairlight, you have to talk to his lackey.
Great. I'm happy to listen. Or at least I'm paid to be.
We recently discovered that Hayden was removed because he may have interfered with the secret project Parallax is launching. They've developed a network machine intelligence that they're planning to release onto the mesh. We're hoping Dr. Fairlight could get us a way in so that we could shut it down. I cannot overstate the danger of Parallax having control of this entity.
You weren't kidding, were you? I can see why having an unleashed AI would be such a big friggin' deal. The comment from that kind of thing would be scummy marketer's wet dream, not to mention all the possible implications to the CIA.
Does this qualify as end-of-the-world importance then, Mr. Decker?
Yeah. Sure as hell does. Actually, it goes a bit above and beyond that. I don't think I could tell Yannick about this.
What? Why not?
Look, you know, and I know that the old bastard's itching to get back at the helm of Parallax. Plays a good game of ceremonial ribbon cutting, but he's been sniffing around for a way to get back on the board ever since he was outed. Thankfully, this could play right into his hands, so it's a win-win for all of us, right? But he's got to have plausible deniability. If there's even a whiff that he orchestrated this, he'll be done for.
This is very clandestine. I'm not sure I like it, but what do you suggest, Decker?
Pays me to make these kind of decisions autonomously. I may fetch and gather for him, but I clean up a little mess too. Why don't we just call this a little mess? And I come and help you out myself, eh? My military training should be more than enough to get us into the server mainframe without inside info.
I still entrust you, Leon.
You don't have to trust me. Just all the zeros in my salary.
But I don't know what your salary is. I barely have seen any connection between you and Fairlight at all. I don't know anything about you other than the fact that you've been lounging here. I don't trust you no matter how much bullshit you throw at me.
I do this for a living. I'm an expert. Professional. You're too green to be that confident about going in alone, Anderson Cooper.
You made your point, Mr. Decker. It's up to you, Turing. Alright. We'll accept your help, Mr. Decker.
Great. I knew you'd see it my way. We'll do this right and make them crash tomorrow. And Yannick will be able to buy enough shares to get a seat back on the board.
You can meet us at the entrance of the storm drains, just south of the main Parallax complex. We'll make our entry from there.
I could work with that. Just give me a bit to get some of my old gear. Wouldn't want to start the party unprepared, huh?
Well, that's the last of the people I can think of recruiting, Potato Fish. Any more would be unwieldy. And we have a nice round set of skills to utilize. Let's head to Parallax now, and I'll message Detective Rivers, and we can wait for Mr. Decker to catch up with us there. Tomcat should be done with their programming soon, and then we can hit in. Is that everything? I hope so. We get one shot when we get there. Ready? I'm not fucking ready. Fuck. Fuck you. Fuck. Ah.
Chapter 6. Christmas Eve.
Ah, Detective Rivers. I see you've beaten us here. Sure. Wanted to get the lay of the land before anyone else showed up. You ready to head in? We're waiting for one other person, and then we need to get our distraction going.
Speak of the devil.
Mr. Decker. Precisely. Detective Rivers, allow me to introduce you to... I know who he is. Leon Decker. Ex-Marine. Served in North Korea. Record heavily redacted. And he works for Yannick Fairlight. I'm sure he's willing to help us out of the kindness of his heart, yeah?
You have me at a disadvantage, miss. I never made a secret that, never made a secret of Yannick's goals here. But, the enemy of my enemy is my friend, right? And, Turing here is gonna give Parallax an awfully bloody nose, and Yannick could sure use that.
And I'm sure you have all the cards laid out on the table. You sure you want to work with this guy, Turing? I don't like the look of him. I don't like the look of him either.
Got good eyes, detective.
They're new. Yes, Detective Rivers, I believe that Mr. Decker will prove invaluable on this mission. Statistically, we're an entire 17% more likely to succeed with his expertise. Fine, we'll play it your way, Turing.
Great.
Potatoes. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew.
Oh. Hey, we are mid-boss. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for being potato head people. I know I'm really close to the end, and I'm getting very angry. I'm trying not to be angry. I'm trying not to be the person that yells at the TV, which is essentially what I'm doing. But it's not happening.
Great. What's the plan, little guy?
Tomcat and I have been unable to find the precise schematics of these storm drains, as they underwent some modifications when Parallax began construction here. But the city's primary power and communication lines still run parallel along them for maintenance purposes. The server center is certain to be set adjacent to the tunnel complex to allow easier connection. If we make our way through the drains, we should be able to exit at least close to the new server building. That will get us past the worst of the exterior alarms and the defenses of the complex.
They don't have just security alarms in their storm drains?
Well, they probably do, but it's unlikely they're in good repair. The water level rises frequently, and maintenance is usually only handled during the dry season in the middle of the summer. The moving water should give an enormous amount of false positives. We'll have to move quickly, since the rains upstream will cause erratic surges in the water levels. What about this server building, Potato Fish? And Turing? What are our plans for that? Do we have any info on guard rotations? Construction of that only finished last year. It's state-of-the-art and currently services the primary ROM control and distribution network. Based on what we've learned, I'm assuming it was built primarily to give Big Blue enough power to sift through all the data on the network.
That's the big bad AI, right?
Right. The entire facility is automated. Security, maintenance, even new construction, all run by ROMs. There might be a single human engineer on site to take care of anything the ROMs can't figure out, but we shouldn't have to worry about any intervention. At least not immediately. I think we can handle some robots. Assuming Leon is as good of a shot as the blank marks on his file suggest.
Lady, I'm even better than that.
Once we make our way to the primary server control core, I can link myself to the network, and Tomcat can work their magic. That's all we have to do.
There's an awful lot of question marks before we get to the profit. But we'll figure it out.
Anything you'd like to add, Potato Fish?
Do we have a backup plan?
If worst comes to worst, Tomcat should be able to damage the servers in some way. We won't be able to stop Parallax completely, but it should slow them down. It might even buy us some time to escape since they'll be too busy trying to keep the racks from melting down.
And how are we getting back out?
I'll buy us some time, one way or the other. At the very least, we should be able to bluff our way out with my badge. There'll be hell to pay later, but we'll make it out with our hides intact.
You can just pretend I'm the bad guy and slap some cuffs on me. Yannick can get me out of the holding if I need it.
That's a little odd to say. A sound plan, Mr. Decker. Yeah. I won't have to pretend much for that. And what if we run into someone?
That's what the stunners are for. They'll do bad things to a ROM, but it'll only discombobulate a human.
Discombobulate?
You aren't the only one who can query the mesh for a dictionary.
Decker, I hate you. You're just such a smug bastard. I guess that covers it. Let's do this. Excellent. Let me call Oliver and put our distraction in motion. After that, I'll call Jess. Turing? We're in position. Are you ready? Tell him I'm sick of standing around and staring at those losers' faces. Shut up, Chad. I can't hear the phone. We're ready when you are, Oliver. Go ahead and let Chad do his thing. Okay. We'll try to buy you as much time as we can. Chad, we're on.
Hell yes! You two ready to do this? Let's bust some skulls!
Sorry if that was loud. Sorry. He gets overexcited sometimes.
Come get some! Ugh. Somebody just hit me with a bottle! Those assholes.
Gotta go!
Wow, did you see the arm on that fox girl? So awesome.
Starfucker's voice keeps changing slightly. I don't mean it to. Okay. Assuming that's Jess calling. Hello, Jess. Holy shit. Did that robot just call me? How the hell did you even get my personal line? You know what? Never mind. I'm just here in the midst of committing the felony, like inciting a riot. Yeah, you know, no big deal. One more thing to have my tech guy handle, after these CTV cameras all mysteriously lose connection to the mesh. Jess, we're calling to... I know what you're calling! Next time, just send up a signal flare or something. Jeez. Let's get going, people! Let's show those revolution scum who the real future of humanity is. Good to hear you have things in hand, Jess. Oh yeah, all under control, little robot. Give Potato Fish my love. This is kind of fun. Hey, Claire. See if you can wing that blue mohawk douche with a bottle again. Alright. Well, we're good to go. Let's hurry then.